Now, last year's matrics are waiting for the release of their results next week, and while some may have already made plans for their future or been accepted to institutions of higher education, there are others who are still uncertain and in flux about their future. Good news for those interested in military service is that the South African National Defence Force is currently recruiting. For more details now, we're joined by Lieutenant Colonel Bakang Monnahela, who joins us virtually from Pretoria. Bakang, thank you so much for your time this evening. You know, one gets the sense that when, especially young people or ordinary South Africans think about the SANDF or the army, they think, oh, you're just going to go and train to hold a rifle and to march up and down. But it's far, you can pick up skills that are far more complex than that, can't you?
Yes, let me start. Good evening and greet the viewers at home. I will say Defence Force, it has a lot of career opportunities that we offer for the young South Africans, those who specifically meet the requirement as stipulated in our application forms.
Well, give us an idea of some of the careers that one could venture into just by joining the SANDF. Explain to us how the system works. You take in a new recruit. Do they all go through basic training first and then can decide what they want to specialize in? Explain to us how it works. Yes,
I will say we've got 4 arms of service. Namely, we have South African Army, South African Air Force, South African Navy, and South African Military Health Service. And within these 4 arms of service, we have different career opportunities that we offer that one can take for individual to further his career. We have MSD, Military Skill Development Program, that runs for 2 years. And for that 2 years, the first year is for the training, which is functional training, and where the members will be exposed to different training, where it will be military discipline training, military culture, and therefore after that, they'll be taken for functional training in different arms of service. And I will say we offer, if they go to our application form, I will start maybe with South African Army. We offer different with a minimum requirement of grade 12. A person must be South African citizen and must be between the age of 18 to 22, having grade 12, already obtained grade 12. We have different mastering support, which is human resource that we are offering. We even offer for the combat. Now, when we go to other career that we have, which is South African Air Force, we have general mastering, where we require a pay score of 17 and above, excluding life orientation, with specific subject and level as stipulated per occupation. And when you go to Special Force, again, we have technical trade with the APS score 20 and above, excluding LO, which is life orientation, with mathematics, physical science, and English with at least level 4. When we go to South African Navy, we have combat technical engineering with the APS score that is required of 24, excluding life orientation and mathematics and physical science with at least level 4 for both subjects, and no mathematical literacy is required. And still within Navy, we have support. We require APS score of 24 and above, excluding life orientation, with specific subject and levels as stipulated per occupation. And we have still in Navy, we've got divers and submarine that we offer. For the divers, we require APS score and above, excluding APS score of 20 and above, excluding life orientation, and mathematics with at least level 3. No mathematical literacy is required. We also have submarine, requirement is APS score and above, 24 and above, excluding life orientation and mathematics, and physical science with all with at least level 4 for both subjects. And with South African Military Health Service, we require the APS score of 24, excluding life orientation for all available occupations with specific subject and level as stipulated per medical and nursing occupation. So I will say our viewers can go through our application form as they will be published through our different social media platform within the DoD, and also within our GOG webmail. If you may allow me to go through that webmail that the member can access the application form, it will be our GOG webmail. It will be our GOG webmail.
Perhaps let me help you there, Lieutenant Colonel. Is there just a general website where people can go on to find all of that information, including that webmail address?
Yes, we have webmail, GOD webmail, which is the Department of Defense webmail, and also the service webmail. When they go to the application form, they will see those webmail. They are already there. They will just have to inquire through those webmail, and they can also download and print those application forms through that webmail.
So the possibilities are really vast for the skills that young South Africans could perhaps pick up if they decide to enter the SANDF. I mean, we just see it from the stories that we cover here at ENCA. If there are issues with hygiene, sanitation, or with the health of our rivers and lakes, the engineers from the SANDF are sent in to try and assist in some way, shape or form. I know people who've trained up as chefs who's worked in the SANDF and have gone on to have great careers. Do you think that people sometimes forget that this is a great source of education that they can enter into at the SANDF? And just to be clear, people aren't expected to pay for the training that they get at the SANDF, and it comes with all of its own benefits as you enter into it.
Yes, I will mention that we do offer engineering opportunities, career opportunities within our Department of Defense, without paying any cent, because we have that capability within the defense to send our members to different institutions where they can learn and acquire that whatever training that they require. And also we've got a military academy at Saldanha under University of Stellenbosch, where we send some of our members to go and study that side. But it will be only those that qualify in terms of the requirement that is being set.
Okay, fantastic. I think we're going to send people, if they want to find out more, they can go on to, I suppose they could also just Google SANDF recruitment and it will pop up, and then that webmail address that you spoke of earlier. Thank you so much for coming on air and chatting with us about those possibilities, the recruitment from the SANDF. Lieutenant Colonel Bakang.